Coming up my casualties. Today I'm playing my Week 7 game against the Panthers.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Ball carrier.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of this caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, McCaffrey. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
And down he goes, the 49ers get there.
It was up for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So we'll get up there with a nice return of 11 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Brings them out first carry for their fullback. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
That was a good chunk of yards picked up there. And big fella, sometimes he'll need a hold on the space created. He can make his own way.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 for the Niners there to 1st down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. But having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
It's a good pick up there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And the snap will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with an idea. Slow him down.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 4 yards out, and the Niners have taken the early lead. Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week as they won going into that, and no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this. Because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you usually get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
They've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't called before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked for someone else. And maybe you try and call one of those special players, one of your better players, and maybe try to get something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They stop the 43 that time, and he'll bring up 4th down. There's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers nothing.
Spins past him. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down in the minds of their opponents.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
There's so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of looks like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
7 yards the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st down at the 44-yard line.
McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Just McCaffrey in the ball carrier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They picked up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything.
Touchdown! Big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found the seam.
And you hit it on the run like that, and I mean, the pass back to the receiver was already in motion and moving. Sometimes it just takes a run to run.
And he ran it into the end zone, and the defense, they've got to offense back onto the field. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow, you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting the lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again, so maybe it loosens him up a little bit. It allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
Number 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And he's got the first down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. All the people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
On any running play this call, they're always hoping it's going to break big, keep going the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you can do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best players in the task in the business, the coach.
Right away, we knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd down and 10. Looking now, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And now 3rd down, incomplete as well. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 8 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
It's going to be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Let's just go to the football, one-on-one, the trade expression, one-on-one. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down. And make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. You know, he may not have the franchise tag, but I bet they're relieved to have that deal done. Keep him around.
And he's a good guy, a valuable player to them, and they wanted to make sure they had him around. Good team chemistry. Always hard to find, and when you got it, you don't want to let it get away.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play of the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion, but this time, defense is all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he's locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he knocks the ball away and throws it incomplete.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take a deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And I don't think the offense as they take over. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple of completions just throwing them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. For the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop him with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. Now line up getting 10 back as that sends him on the 3rd down. That's a gain of 10. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run with Taylor, and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Sometimes the crosses get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game with the first 2 plays. It didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outside of the drive. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Flushed it. And he can't find anywhere to go in. And he goes down. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Okay, was it a breakdown of protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. He takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And that was yardage that then needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they're looking 3rd down as a manageable situation. Whether they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
First down, 49ers.
Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup, a 13 sets him up first and goal. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now. That's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Deebo Samuel is the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. They'll look to run the two, and the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. Third and goal. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they get him down, but now they're across the ball yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Time in the play call should get all the credit. Sometimes I think that the owner of the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. He's going to try and take off with it. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brought down by Marcus Peters. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 11. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 11. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. The Panthers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
That'll be a 41-yard line, 4 yards there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loved to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught, in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, it's still a one-possession game. This will not play over yet.
That's it. That's what you want. A straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Mostert. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, but the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you when you're taking charge?
11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
They give it to Taylor. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call. Battle whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fly around block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Taylor. And he will be brought down at about the 43 downtown. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop it here. So now we're going to see that load in the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They stop him for a 3-down time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they were rallying to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the 1st down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. The 40. He's at the 30. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is almost what I've heard referred to as a Big 12.
Big 12, explain.
Because you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the
Right?
end
And now
zone.
the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at it, teams on the march during the red zone, then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep it from going all the way.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And he finds Howard complete. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and that was first and goal.
5-yard line.
Back to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 4th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown.
You gonna be up?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so no gain on there. The Niners set to take over our offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that. When they have all their play sequences called, they get out of bounds, that allows them to call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it down.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up like he had a nail. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
In the 4th quarter and it's a tie game, you've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Niners' 24-yard line.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up the 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass they saw coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. And his kick is good. And the Seahawks celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it's an easy chip shot.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one's not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now...
That's caught inside the 20. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
A 49-yard gain on the play.
The 49ers are going to turn over the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. The 49ers are going to turn over the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net. But they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will ya? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. This is McCaffrey, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes. zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win them.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the teams who are doing it best know they need to go down and attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
And as we said, they control their own destiny now. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 49-yard line.
2nd down. It's Taylor. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Snapped at the Panthers' 42.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker, and now he's just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
Good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2. At the Panthers' 48.
Almost had it. Would have been a big interception here in OT. Instead, it'll give him another shot on 3rd down. He'll look to throw here. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
We'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the 49ers, their good streak continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Carolina, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
But again, glad I beat them in overtime. Thanks for watching.